Hi, and welcome to the Texas Maritime Museum in Rockport, Texas. I'm Dr. Justin Parkoff. I'm the Executive Director and the Marine Archaeologist responsible for the operations of this facility. I'm basically responsible for maintaining the museum, making sure our operations go forward and smoothly, and promoting future projects that will expand our museum. The museum actually has a pretty long history. It started in the 1970s, the late 1970s, at Seafair, when we had two collectors who brought numerous artifacts to the Seafair, which is a big event that takes place on the parade ground outside of the museum area, which is in the navigation district. And at the Seafair, they brought in many artifacts that were put on display, and the public took quite an interest in them. And by the end of the 1970s, they continued to request to have these artifacts brought back each year. And by the 1980s, they actually incorporated the Texas Maritime Museum Association. And by 1989, enough funds had been raised to where they were actually able to build a museum facility, which is what we're in today, and which has been vastly expanded into the museum that we currently maintain. The Texas Maritime Museum works very closely with the Texas Navy Association, which is another institution that basically promotes the former Texas Navy that protected the Texas coast while we were in our war of independence against Mexico. Now, there were actually two Texas Navies. There was an initial one that we were utilizing during the fight against Santa Anna, which eventually we succeeded at the Battle of San Jacinto. And then there was a second Texas Navy that was implemented in the 1840s that was maintained to ensure that our coastal boundaries could be maintained despite the fact that there was no Mexican aggression truly in the region. However, we knew they would come back. So the museum is working closely with the Texas Navy Association to tell that history, to collect artifacts, promote those to the public, and share this piece of history, which has not been generally promoted upon heavily in historical books in schools, except for museums. So we're trying to bring forth that history to educate the Texas public and promote it and make sure that that memory is preserved for all future generations. If you'd like to reach out to the museum, please feel free to look us up at texasmaritimemuseum.org on Google, or you could go to Facebook with the same title. Our phone number is there. You can contact me directly, Justin Parkoff, the Executive Director, or you can contact Shelley Nossman, who is our Educational Director, who puts forth all these incredible educational programs for kids and families alike. And they're all very interactive. They're very exciting. You can also reach out to Lisa Daly. She's my office coordinator, and she can set up events as well. Contact us if you'd like to have a big group come in, and we can accommodate you in any which way, form, or fashion. So thank you again. I appreciate your time, and we hope that you'll visit the Texas Maritime Museum in Rockport, Texas. Fair winds and following seas.